What's going on at YouTube? It is the Green Shiz. Hope everybody has been doing good. Happy Monday now, technically. Just coming off of my 4-day break from work. It's been amazing. Excited to get back to the old grind. Miss my coffee in the morning. Get away from my regular routine, but now I'm getting back to it. Hopefully, got some stuff going on. Kind of just a little ramble session going about different stuff, talking state of the market, Pokemon stuff. Some of my recent videos, kind of just recapping a little bit. And some little updates about me and my new office. But so let's jump into it. So Pokemon, man, let's break it down a little bit. I've been seeing some crazy cheap sales across the board on eBay. There's a couple Instagram people I follow posting some really cheap purchases. So like the mid-tier stuff, what was like a $300 PSA 10 base set 2 Gyarados just sold for $100, which matched like a 2018 price. A lot of that stuff has dropped pretty hard. I'm seeing pretty much, like, I consider it like there's the 1% market and then there's everything else. So pretty much the 1% market's looking at cards like $600 and up, and those have been staying not bad. But the stuff below there has hit a wall pretty hard. And I call it the 1% because it's like the 1% of people are chasing these cards, buying, selling, trading these cards, it seems. And then most of the other people, including myself, I dabble a lot primarily in the lower end most of the time, unless I get lucky and find something. But yeah, so usually I'm dealing with like sub $600 cards. But those cards have been, like I said, selling really cheap. I just purchased 3 cards that averaged about $120 sale price in a PSA 9. I bought 3 of them, and now I bought them in SGC slabs as 9s for like average of $50 a piece. Those are going to be awesome. I'll probably just flip them. They were on an eBay auction ending late on a Sunday. If I put them as a buy it now, I could undercut it by 25% and probably still make pretty good money if I wanted to. Wild. It's absolutely wild. I plan on doing probably some more of that, and I might be changing like a ship to address to PWCC. I'm not sure. That might be happening here soon from eBay. So buying from eBay, shipping to PWCC, just so it goes straight to the vault. So we'll see. I need to figure out if I'm taking my class still. If I do, it's going to happen early January. But man, it's going to be really tough because I'm going to be trying to sell this house and moving into my other house and getting all things fine-tuned. So likely I might not be going. I'm leaning towards I should not probably take a class because, man, that would sounds awful. Because this house needs a few updates. Need to update a faucet. Need to repaint. And basically, this house would be an hour drive to home, and then my school would be an hour drive to here, which is an hour drive to home. So it's just a mess. So we'll see. I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. So I think if I had school thrown into the mix, not even thinking about the YouTube and the Pokemon side, man, that's crazy. So it's going to be pretty dang hectic in a month from now, essentially. Right after Christmas is when we'll probably be moving, and I'll be able to show off my new office, which is upstairs. I'll have sunlight. Some natural lighting, which would be nice. But I also want a blackout shade, I think, for preserving my cards. A great video by the guy Pat Flynn showed some sun fading and stuff like that. And it showed PSA had the worst sun fading between PSA, CGC, and BGS, I believe, as far as protection, UV protection. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So just keep an eye on that. Don't be putting really expensive stuff sitting in like almost direct sunlight. In the basement, I'm fine. Up there, it'll have a little bit more sunlight coming through the windows. So it's something you definitely want to keep on. Um, so Beckett Grading Services blows massive, massive meat. They, if you didn't catch one of my recent videos, it was a grading submission return. They graded my cards. I literally went through these things with a precision eye that I've never done. Like I looked at these cards, so I'm really good at determining what I'll get at CGC and PSA. Really good, it seems. Like I know what a PSA 10 generally looks like, and I know what a CGC 9 looks like. CGC 10s, I have no clue because just like BGS 10s, it seems impossible. But these cards were perfect. When I say perfect, there might be I pretty much submitted them knowing these cards should all get BGS 10s, low end 9.5s, and if they got a 9.5 is probably because centering and something else. So the centering is always seems to be the toughest to get a 10, even at CGC. 150 slabs in, you'll get maybe one with a perfect centering. So really got wrecked. So all of them, I think it was 6 of the 7 got 9.5s, all really strong 9.5s, and it's shown they've been selling pretty good. Probably should have just crossed them to PSA and got 10s, but I didn't want to bother again, so I just sold them as is, and they're selling for pretty decent prices after I looked them up. But BGS 9.5s, pretty much all of them except my Umbreon, which I thought was the best looking card. It did have what could have been, I don't know. We won't get into Umbreon, but basically nailed all the cards except Umbreon, down to the T. And there was only a few 10 subgrades, which is horse donkey. Because, man, let me tell you, I literally couldn't see a single flaw in these cards. Pretty much nailed most of the PSA cards I got back, so feeling really confident about submitting more cards of them here soon. I'm building a stack, man. I'm building a stack of cards to submit, and so it'll be a while. That's something for dang sure, man. If you're waiting for PSA bulk to open, Nat Turner, the CEO of Collectors Universe, who owns PSA, has come out in a blog in the last 4 weeks saying that Q1 next year doesn't look promising. He's hopeful. They're hoping to double their throughput, so doing 40,000 cards a day now. They still have a 7.2 million card backlog. Good luck. Like, there's no possible way that's going to happen. It's going to be a while. And as soon as it comes back, rip them. Because everybody's going to be submitting cards again. Everybody. They're going to go right back to square one, which is the main reason I just submitted 200 cards bulk to CGC. So if I submitted them now to CGC, it's going to take 180 business days, so I'll get them just say a year. I'll get them a year from now, holidays next year. And there's a chance that PSA reopens bulk then. A chance, I would say. That's a long shot, I'd still say there. Because, let's see, what is it? 7.2 million. Divided by 40,000. That's if they keep the same exact throughput. So if they're doing 40,000 from now until next year, it's literally going to take them 180 business days, I'd say, to go through their 7.2 million backlog. But they're still receiving about 4,000 to 5,000 a day. And then they're going to start receiving more as soon as they drop it down to 100. And even more when they drop it down to 50. So I would give it about a year. I would say about a year now until PSA bulk reopens. And when that reopens, if you get it submitted day one, your bulk submission, there's a chance you might not be doing too bad because they should be caught up on their backlog. Hopefully the turnaround's less than 3 months a year from now when you submit bulk. I don't know. It's all what if. It's there's a chance it could do that, but the last time bulk was open, they received 600,000 cards in a single day. A single day. So if they turn that back on, goodbye. That will happen. I know they will go back to 500,000 cards a day if they open $10 or below bulk submissions. Guarantee it. That's cheap. Looking back at it, cheap. Absolutely crazy. The premium they hold, $10 submissions on PSA slabs, blows my effing mind right now. I submit CGC bulk for $15 a card with subgrades. 15? I think it's 15. I believe it's 15. That's with the discount, 25% off or some crap I got for making my account early or something. But yeah, that's crazy. So hopefully CGC even hires more people and they improve on their 180 days, which could probably happen. The main reason I did that, I wanted to see the cards before. I have no clue when. I'm speculating now when PSA reopens bulk. I'm speculating how quick they turn around their bulk. I'm speculating on what they even consider a bulk price. If they consider a bulk price now, their new price is $25 for a bulk. I'm like, get wrecked. Probably wouldn't have waited and submitted all of these cards. I'll submit a smaller portion because that's kind of steep for some of these cards. So rather than waiting and speculating, I wanted to submit them, get the things rolling. I consider CGC the number 2 grading company now, behind PSA for Pokemon, for sure. Especially with, let me check. I haven't checked this in a long time. So if you just go on to eBay.com and you just search Pokemon PSA, you get 120,000 items. Pokemon BGS, 9,000 items. And Pokemon CGC, 41,000 items. Last time I checked that, CGC and BGS were the same. CGC is 4x BGS as far as quantity for sale on eBay as it stands. In general, rough number. CGC is almost half a PSA. So now I'm searching sold listings. Pokemon CGC, 34,000 items. Pokemon BGS, 9,000. Pokemon PSA, that says about 120,000. So, yeah, that seems about right. Wow. So, to me, like obviously BGS Black Label will kill a perfect label from CGC still because it's got that specialness to it. But man, if I saw a perfect label WotC card, which I have never seen, that would probably, in my eyes, feel the same. Because I have hella respect for CGC 10s. And I've never seen it. Like, I've seen perfect cards that are modern sell for pretty dang high. And, I don't know. That Black Label, it looks nice. I have one. More respect for it because of what BGS this did to me. But, man, it's absolutely diabolical. Some of the prices on some of the modern Black Labels, it's disgusting. So that's all I'm going to rant about today. But yeah, looking forward to showing y'all my new office here in about a month, right after Christmas. Give you a little tour of the office. is nice. Very nice. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Peace.